Alright guys, welcome back to Custom Screen Mask, episode 3. And in today's episode we're taking a look at my custom bandaged Ghostface mask. When I got the idea for this mask, I was actually working on another mask, and it was this mask here. For those of you who are Slipknot fans, you might recognize this, but this is Clown's mask from the Volume 3 era. I was working on this and I got the idea for this mask. I took one of those plastic Dollar General masks, the dollar store mask. Same mask I used as a mold for my Frankenstein's Ghostface mask. I trimmed the mask because, you know, the dollar store mask, the chin comes back into a flat ring around the head that the hood's attached to. Trim that off and trim the chin. And I took some gauze, the same gauze I used for this mask, which is just this stuff here. You can get it from Walmart. Comes in a roll like this. I took strips of that and I hot glued it to the mask to where it formed to the mask, kind of like the burlap scarecrow Ghostface mask. And I just glued strips to cover the entire mask, and where the eyes and the nose and the mouth are at, it's stained with fake blood, which is the same blood I used for this mask here. And it looks really realistic too. All that this blood is clear school glue with some food coloring in it. For my blood, I just use a lot of red in it. I find that gives it the most realistic look to it. Some people like to add a couple drops of red and then a drop of blue. I don't like using the drop of blue because it gives it a bit of a purple look to it. And I've had that happen with green before too, so I just add a lot of red to it. You waste more money that way, but I think it looks better. So, I just zoom in real quick. You can't really see the blood detail too well. I'll bring the camera up there in just a minute. I used the same gauze for the little streamer things that most Ghostface masks have. You know, I just hot glue that on there also, and the hood's made of cheesecloth. And the entire thing is stained with blood. So, I might do a full costume of this someday. I just would wear this mask with a hospital gown or something. So yeah, the hood's really big on it. But you know, I like the big hood. There's a strap inside the mask too. And I glued some foam in there as well. So yeah, let's get a closer look at this guy. For the eyes, after I stained the blood, I did a few layers of blood on this. I let it dry and then go back with another layer. And I cut 2 eye holes out and added some custom mesh behind there. You know, I just did really thick coats of blood and let it stain the gauze naturally. You know, these areas right here, I didn't do that happen naturally with the blood soaking into the gauze. Same thing right here. And you can see where some of the blood bled underneath of the gauze, so it looks really realistic, like the blood's coming from the bottom and soaking through. You know, it's got a nice shine to it. And it's just got the blood rubbed against it, like the doctor had bloody hands while he was putting the bandages on, and the blood's just soaked through in these areas. I think it looks really good. Very unique. Kind of reminds me of the white hooded Fantastics, just with blood all over it. But yeah, I really love this mask. It stands out in my collection. Mainly because, you know, it's got it's all white with a bunch of blood on it. So yeah, the cheesecloth is material similar to gauze. Let me turn it. Okay. Yeah, we got the blood stains all over it. Some people say that my blood is too red, that it needs to be darker, but that's not true, because blood in reality isn't as dark as it is in the movies. And also, like I said, this is supposed to be like from where a doctor had blood on his hands while he was applying the bandages, so you're not really going to get dark blood on this. It's going to be more of a lighter color. And in the areas in the front here are going to be darker, which they are. So, yeah, the strap's a little bit loose on this. Also glued some foam inside the mess. So we just got all these blood stains all over it. But, yeah, for my blood, I actually have reference pictures of real blood. From where I've hurt myself, I take pictures of the blood, which is very weird, I guess you could say, but it helps to make my art more realistic. From where I've gotten cuts and wiped the blood off on a paper towel or whatever, this is what the blood looks like here. So yes, this is realistic. Like I said, blood is lighter in reality than it is in the movies. And you know, continued the blood stains along here. I might go back with a little bit more blood on these streamers because they look a little bit too white. And I might even add some splatter on this here in the future. So yeah, I really love how this mess turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Really didn't know what else to say about this mask. It's just a bloody gauze bandage mask. I really like how it turned out. It wasn't hard at all to do this. I didn't even sew the hood. I just used hot glue on the hood. Just hot glue the streamers to it. Like I said, you can get these gauze at Walmart. That's where I got it. And cheesecloth. I think you can get cheesecloth at Walmart too. But yeah, just a dollar store mask. Convert it to this. And I did put some gauze inside the chin as well. So yeah, I'll be back next week. Not sure which one I'm going to show next week. I got several masks in the works right now. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week.